let's face it, some people wish their Blackouts looked like this. Now, if you're watching this video, you already know that Blackouts are going to deliver ultra high headroom, super low noise, and tons of dynamic range so that the expressiveness of your playing and the tone of your guitar still comes through. But for years, active pickups have been put into plastic covers like this. A few years ago, we actually put them into nickel and gold covers like this. But say this is your guitar. It looks pretty good like this. But let's say you want the tone of Blackouts. It's going to look like this. But you might also think it looks good like this. But if you really wish this guitar looked like this, you would have to choose between one of our passive pickups. Until now.
Are you telling me that I can get that classic Blackout output and tone, but have it still look like a passive pickup?
Yes, I am, but there's even more.
Okay, good, because I wanted to talk to you about this because I've been hearing a lot about the Blackout for a long time, and there's been a lot of talk about a balanced differential preamp. Now, is that something that is in the actual pickup, or what is that?
No, actually, it's even better than that. The balanced differential preamp takes each coil separately and sums it together in such a way that cancels the most hum and noise. Mm-hmm. And what we've done is we've actually taken that balanced differential preamp and brought it into the control cavity.
So is that something that, do you have to solder the preamp onto the actual pickup?
No, actually, for this, what we've done is we've put the balanced differential preamp onto your volume pod. So what you got here is our bare wire lockdown solderless system. So what you can do here is you can just cut the wires, strip them back, put them into this, and screw it down, and you've locked your connections in.
What does that mean?
Well, one of the things that it means is that you can actually hook in any passive 4-conductor humbucker. Mm-hmm. Doesn't matter which one it is.
Any passive pickup.
Any passive pickup. That means so you can black out your 59.
Wow.
You can black out your JB.
Yeah, you can black out the standard
stock pickups that came in the guitar. Wow. You can black out your HZs. You can black out anything. Okay. And basically put this kind of a system into your guitar.
So, but what about guys that play like 7 strings and 8 strings? Those kind of
doesn't matter. It's the same thing because it's a 7-string passive humbucker, 4-conductor. That's all you need. And same thing with the 8 strings. If you have an 8-string with passive pickups, 4-conductor plus a shield, you just put them right in.
You get the closest sound possible.
And that's what these are. These are the Blackouts coil packs. These are voiced so that when they feed the Blackouts modular preamp, you get the sound of Blackouts, the original Blackouts. That's what it produces. And then because it's a passive configuration, like where you have these bigger coils with the actual individual pole pieces, there are some really slight idiosyncrasies that come through, like a little bit more pick attack, and then the string-to-string balance, in between, when you're making complex chords, that changes. It feels a little bit more like a passive pickup.
So what about people, the crazies, that use the coil splitter?
That's actually my favorite part. With this system, because it takes each coil in independently, you can set it up to select one coil or the other coil. And both coils sound differently when they're going into this Blackouts preamp. So you can actually get 2 different sounds by splitting to one coil or the other, and you get some 60 cycle hum just like when you split a normal passive humbucker. So you're basically going to a coil split in a passive situation, which is probably what's on your guitar already.
So let me tell you, if I want the Blackout sound, all I gotta do is get the coil pack and the onboard preamp, and I'm in business. I'm blacking out.
And if you want to black out any other passive 4-conductor humbucker, you just get the modular preamp and put it in your guitar, and you are done.
I swear, it amazes me. I mean, every time we do this, it amazes me what you guys come in here with and what you've come up with. So just keep leading the way. This is a first, and you heard it here first. Seymour Duncan Television.